Hey everyone, TML64 back with part... Oh gee, I've lost track of this game. Alright, well I'm back with the next part of Pokemon Leaf Green, the redo. Now I know many people have been begging me to get back to doing this. Well, the very unfortunate thing about it is that I have been so sidetracked over the past few months that I have not even got a chance to even work on this ever since my last video. So, as a token of my apologies, I have provided in the description, if you will, the actual patch for the game. It has everything that I've worked on up to this point. So you can patch it to your game and play this version if you wish. However, I am not providing the ROMs, okay? I am not providing the ROMs. Okay, so you can ask and ask and ask, but I'm not giving it to you. I cannot provide it because it is illegal to distribute ROMs. So if you want the ROM, you have to find it yourself. Now, I suppose I will continue with this game for the moment. I don't know what has been done. Let's see. Okay, here's my party so far as I remember. I got a Magneton, a Starmie, a Spearow, I think that's obviously for Fly, a Hypno, a Beedrill, and a Venusaur. Okay, so my team looks pretty stable so far. So, I think Magneton is the one I'm supposed to be working on. Now, yeah, now, where am I going? How many trainers have I finished? Do I have any repels? I hope I have some repels, because I do not want to go through all this... You know, tentacles popping up everywhere, and unfortunately I do not have a repel. That is just great. Oh, dearie me. Alright, let's begin. Oh, I just love your ride. Can I have it if I win? Sure, you can. No, wait, no, you can't! Alright, Swimmer Anya would like to battle. A Poliwag. Okay, now, let us begin crushing this tadpole of a weird-looking thing. With a Thunderbolt! That will do well, yes? Oh, I just love the sound of super effective sound effects. Oh, well, the Poliwag didn't last long, but who cares? I did a good job. Okay, next Pokemon's Goldeen. I can tell you now that this Pokemon trainer is going to have a lot of spammable water types. Because, you know, it's a swimmer, and swimmers use water types because it's kind of in their nature. It's how they're programmed and stuff. So, that's Goldeen finished, and Magneton grew to level 32. That's good, huh? Alright, next Pokemon is Seeking. Okay, so we got the evolved form of Goldeen now. That's being... Yeah. Okay, Thunderbolt. And yes, for anyone who's new to watching this LP, which I have not worked on for months, yes, it's an upgrade version of Pokemon Leaf Green with new sprites, new layouts, new... Pretty much everything is new graphically wise. The game itself has not actually changed. It just has a huge graphical upgrade compared to the original to kind of make it closer to Generation 4, because I think Generation 3's graphic style was just... yuck. I just couldn't stand it. That's why I didn't like Generation 3 much, but hey, that's all your personal preference. I decided to work on this because I think it looks kind of cool. I mean, so far it's gotten great. I mean, you know, so far am I working on it. But anyway, I don't know if I'll be working on this again anytime soon. I will get it finished eventually, but it's a bit of a tricky thing now because I just don't have as much time as I used to have. Anyway, yeah, you're also probably asking, why do all these female trainers have weird-looking colors and their palettes are all mixed up? Right, well, like I said, I've been upgrading everything. If you look at my sprite's actually new compared to them. They're still the old sprites with just some palette glitches and stuff. The game is not 100% finished yet. That's why we're going to see a couple of bugs in the places here. Nothing that will destroy the game. It will just look slightly unusual. The only things that will look unusual are just the overworld trainer sprites, because they're the one things that are practically noticeable. I've practically hidden everything else. Every Pokemon sprite in the National Dex has been spruced up, at least every one until Porygon. So you got about a quarter of the... No, I'd say about a tenth of all the Kanto Pokemon are unfinished and still left as they were. Every Pokemon all the way up to Porygon has been finished, and Snorlax. I didn't get a chance to do Aerodactyl, so yeah, I say that's pretty good. You could play this game all the way up until, I'd say it would probably play okay until up to Koga. So, everything after that will be practically unchanged. The graphics are all that this game is. If you want to play it with a little more flair in your game, then please, by means, download it if you wish. But, like I said, I ain't providing the game itself. Right, so, next Pokemon anyway is another Staryu. I've been ranting about this too long. Let's kill the Staryu and get this over with. Oh, my Magneton is just too powerful right now. Huzzah! And we defeat Swimmer Connie. Right, that's our third trainer, I believe, finished. Is this guy a trainer? Ahoy there, these waters are treacherous. Oh good, another pirate accent guy. How original. Okay, now this swimmer has an upgraded sprite because, you know, I've only worked on the ones I could work on. So yeah, not every trainer sprite and not every gym leader has their sprites upgrade. I've done what I can, but unfortunately I cannot get everything done at once. So, sorry about that, guys, but you're going to have to live with that for the moment. Everything's not perfect. It's still in the works, like I've said. So, just bear with it until I eventually pick it up somewhere, which probably might not be for a while, because I have still this walkthrough to finish, which I won't finish for a while, obviously, like I just said. And then I have the Pokemon Black 2 finish, and then I have Pokemon Heart Gold to finish. So yeah, I have a couple of Let's Plays to finish still. So yeah. Anyway, let's get back to this. We got another Horsey, which is a water type dragon thing. I don't know why this thing is classified as a dragon when it's clearly a seahorse. This thing's got good speed, but other than that, it's dead, so yeah. Magneton, Tentacruel is the next Pokemon. I haven't seen one of these. Okay, Tentacruel, let's see. Thunderbolt should kill this thing off, no problem flat. And, yeah, one more thing I would mention to you guys is if I can, I've heard there's a patch out that can actually, convert the physical and special split of Generation 4 into a Generation 3 game. So, Thunder Punch would be physical now instead of special. But I don't know how to apply such a stuff yet, so until I figure out how to do it, it's going to have to stay the way it is. I will try to make this game as close to Generation 4 as possible, but it will require time, okay? So, enjoy it. Anyway, enough talking about what you're going to be playing. Let's just get on with this, yeah? Okay, let's keep going. Are these two... No, these have already been fought. Okay, so I'd say we have about 3 or more trainers left until we get to Seafoam Island, which is a maze, mind you. I absolutely hate Seafoam Island because it is just, difficult. Really, really difficult. It's like a maze, I tell you. Alright, well I'm actually out of Thunderbolts now, so I guess I'll have to go with Sonic Boom. But this thing, being a shelter, obviously goes for Protect. Because all shelters use Protect, right? That's why they're so annoying. So I'll go with another Sonic Boom. He uses Protect again, but thankfully it fails, and Sonic Boom hits, but didn't do as much damage as I thought. So, I'm going to have to switch out to Starmie. Alright, that'll do nicely, and his Protect failed a third time, so I might... Oh, really? I'm out of Thunderbolts with this thing as well. Okay, that was pointless. Let us switch back into another one. Let's go with Beedrill instead. It's at level 37, which will probably kill this thing off, no problem. Aurora Beam. I'd be scared if Beedrill was part flying, but thankfully since he's part bug and poison, he survived that pretty well. So, let's go with Twinino. I was hoping to kill it, but who cares? Supersonic. Okay, that's just perfect. Beedrill is confused. I'll use Rage. What else can kill this thing? And I succeed. Go! Yay! Way to go, Beedrill. Those arms of yours aren't just sharp for nothing. Right, next is Cloyster. Oh, good, my favorite water type. And don't you even bring up that thing that what everyone thinks Cloyster looks like. I don't care what you say. I want to have my childhood intact. Thank you very much. So, let us get Cloyster finished without making any jokes about it, if you know what I mean. So, go with Psychic. And Cloyster is finished. Huzzah! Okay, that takes care of that. Splash! Gee, who would yell splash while they're in water? You had to know that. Why are you running a Pokemon? Can't you swim? Well, they would swim, but the programmers won't let me. I mean, it's you know... Anyway, Horsey is his next Pokemon. I'm going to be seeing loads of these things in this video. Absolutely despise people who spam the same Pokemon over and over. But then again, only in-game trainers would do such a stupid thing. So, let us shift into Beedrill. Because Magnetons don't got squat left, unfortunately. His only electric attack, Thunderbolt, is out of PP, so we're going to have to go with Beedrill instead. So, I will go with the Twin Needle, which does okay-ish damage. I was hoping to kill it, but I suppose that works as well. So, let us continue with the Poison Sting. And it almost killed it. But it doesn't matter. He's poisoned. He's gonna die anyway. Ugh. Whoa. That was odd. I didn't see any smoke there. Maybe it's lag from recording, or maybe it somehow might have accidentally erased the smoke graphics. Well, I'll have to look into that later, but I hope it was a recording flaw, or maybe it's probably just looks like that while I'm recording. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out when I upload the video, which is probably uploaded by the time I'm speaking about this. What am I saying? Alright, so, let's continue again. Ah, there we go. Yes, the smoke is visible. Okay, so it was probably just a recording lag, but who cares? Twin Needle this thing. Oh, really? Twice in a row now? Come on! Oh, great. The more he uses smoke screen, the harder it's going to be to hit him. If I only had Compound Eyes. Alright, I'm going to have to switch out. This is getting me nowhere. I'm going to Venusaur. Oh, Bubbles. Of course. My most crushed weakness! It's not so much of a problem. Alright, Venusaur, please finish this thing off with a Razor Leaf. Thank you very much. Ah, yes, that's nice. Now, I've been wanting to fix the Razor Leaf's graphics. Unfortunately, it has a black outline around the leaves, which I do not like. No matter how many times I try to fix it, it never seems to fix itself, so I don't know what that is, but if any of you notice it, that Razor Leaf might have look a little black around the edges, like that, it's something I can't fix. Unfortunately, I've tried everything, but it's not really much of a notable problem, so it's, you know, I can live with it. I'm sure you can as well. Alright, next Pokemon is Horsea. Another one, of course. Horsea, how predictable. Razor Leaf. And that takes care of, what, the 10th, 11th Horsea I've fought in this video so far? Yeesh. Getting a score of 498, and that's Swimmer Durin defeated, and, ooh, torpedoed, he says. Yeesh, I wonder what the torpedo was. Seafoam is quite getaway. I'm vacationing here. What kind of person says vacationing? Is it better just to say I'm on a holiday or something? Anyway, really? How many people have Seadra and Horseas? Well, Magneton can't do squat, so switching to Hypno, I guess. I should really think about giving that guy more variety of attacks. Oh, Twister! I never noticed Twister used Razor Leaf's leaves, and it used Rock Slide's rocks. It doesn't matter, they're both pretty cool, which I have also upgraded the graphics for Rock Slide, Rock Throw, Rock Tomb, etc, etc, so they all look good. Most attacks have been upgraded, not every one of them now, like Solar Beam looks exactly the same. It's all down to how much I've done, and the game isn't 100% done. I'd say it's about approximately maybe 60% done, maybe, but I'm releasing the patch early so we can keep you guys occupied so you don't have to wait for long, because, you know, I don't want people thinking I'm being lazy, even though I am a bit lazy, but not that lazy, or, oh, forget. Anyway, kill the Seadra for the upteenth time, and Hypno goes to level 42. Player defeats, we're surely quit it. Right, now, is that everyone done? Okay, yes, we made it to Seafoam Islands. Now, what exactly awaits us in this place? As if I didn't already know, this entire place is an ice-covered maze. And believe me, that is not attractive. Oh gee, that's something I would never thought would be there. A Zubat, how convenient! Alright, well, unfortunately for us, there is absolutely nothing of value in this cave besides the obvious Articuno, but I don't think I can get to Articuno yet until I get to after the Pokemon League. I'm not sure. Maybe I can actually get to it now, but I'm not going to bother yet. It's like how I said I would go back and capture Zapdos in the future once I actually get the sprite finished, because Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres do not have their sprites done. So, let us continue on, and I think this woman is a trainer. I could be wrong. I love floating in the fishes. Just, oh god, I said something so bad there. I love floating with the fishes here among the waves. Oh god, I have to think before I speak. Alright, she's only got one. Seeking. Okay, that's better than nothing, I guess. At least it's not a Horsea or a Seadra. It's at level 35, which is one level above Magneton's. So, I think Venusaur can get some exercise with this fish flounder, whatever you want to call it. And it goes with a Fury attack. I'm surprised this thing doesn't have Horn Drill at that level. But then again, it maybe learns Horn Drill at a much later level, because I haven't looked at Seeking stats for ages. I mean, I barely know anyone who uses a Seeking. I haven't seen Seeking being used anywhere, not even on the Wi-Fi battles of Black and White 2. So yeah, it's a very, very rare sight to come across someone using a Seeking outside of the actual game trainers. At least in my experience, anyway. Youch. Okay, well, we've hit a dead end. We can easily just get past Seafoam Island by flying to Pallet Town and surfing south. So, we don't even need to go to Cinnabar Island yet, now that I think of it, because Cinnabar Island is the 7th gym. So we need to go to the 6th gym, which is the one in Saffron City, which is Sabrina. So we are going to fly to Celadon. Now, before we go, let's just see if I actually have the tea. Yes. In the original Red and Blue games, you could easily just go up to the top of Celadon's market and buy... I don't know, you could buy... here's the tea. You could easily buy soda pop, fresh water, lemonade, and you could give it to the guard here, which is obviously trippy looking because of the graphic glitch I told you about. But in this game, they replaced it. You have to go to a hotel woman, or whatever you call her, in the tower that's right next to it. And she will give you a cup of tea instead. And instead you have to give it to the guard instead. And there's... How many times have I said instead now? Alright. Oh, that tea. It looks awfully tasty. Huh? I can have this drink? Gee, thanks. Glug, glug, glug. Gulp. If you want to go to Saffron City, you can go on through. I'll share this tea with the other guards. Yes, I have to close down the road to a whole city just because I'm thirsty. Alright, well the funny thing is, I don't see how tea is a very good way to quench your thirst. When I want to quench my thirst, I want to use it with something cold and wet. Yeah, cold and wet. Anyway, let us heal our Pokemon. Welcome to our center. Would you like to heal your Pokemon back to full health? Please do. As you can see, only the front shot of the nurse is finished, so yeah. Not even the bowing animation is finished. What can I say? I haven't gotten everything finished yet. What do you expect? I'm human. Anyway, I've made a slight modification to Saffron City's Pokemon Center by giving it 2 sets of flowers on each side, because I can't quite remember why I did. I think it had something to do with the Pokemon Center's graphics, but whatever the reason, it's not causing any harm. Anyway, if we go into this little house here, we should find someone, or this man here. Wait, don't say a word. You wanted this. We received TM29 from Mr. Psychic, which is... You already know, don't you? Yes, I do, actually. TM29 is Psychic. It's an attack that may lower the target's special stats, and this is a really good attack. Psychic is, like, just epic. Perfect attack for Generation 1. Very overpowered, in my opinion, but it's not as powerful as it used to be. Anyway, Psychic. The only Pokemon that can learn Psychic in my party are Hypno and Starmie. Unfortunately, I don't want to give Psychic to Starmie, and Hypno already knows it. So, I suppose I would save Psychic for my last Pokemon, which is probably, or definitely, going to be Magmar. So, Magmar can learn Psychic, so I think that's a better choice, I guess. But for the moment, I think I'm okay. Yeah. Alright, let's see, where do we go now? Oh, that's right. We go into the Team Rocket Silph Co. building. Right, Team Rocket's infested all of Silph Company here. Welcome to Silph Co. Oh yeah, this music. How could I forget? It's like one of the most epic musics in Generation 1. Really love it. Okay, well this is where I'm going to cut it off here, because if we're going to go through Silph Co, I'm going to need a lot of time to finish it off. Silph Co is a huge building with... Oh, drat. Wait, kid, what are you doing wandering around here for? Oh, that's just perfect. I accidentally stepped... Oh boy. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. You see, the background's all white now. I haven't enabled the new graphics, so it's white, even though it should not be white. So that's a big glitch on my part. My mistake entirely. I'll fix it for the next video, definitely, even though the next video is probably not going to be for a while, but you'll get the idea. And Magneton grew to level 35. Ugh, that white screen's giving me hard eye. Alright, Lock On. Does he want to learn Lock On? No, thank you. Magneton did not... Oh, for crying out loud. No! Stop learning Lock On? Yes, Magneton did not learn Lock On. Team Rocket's about to send out a Zubat. Oh, Zubats, how I absolutely hate you all. Oh well, Zubats, what are you gonna do? They were practically useless in Generation 1. That's why they got an evolved form of they got an evolved form of Crobat in Generation 2. I mean, really, Zubat was almost completely useless in Generation 1, including Golbat. Like, it had Leech Life and Supersonic up for a good amount, and then after that he learns Bite, but Bite wasn't very much more powerful, and Wing Attack after that was just like a flying type tackle. It wasn't that powerful at all. It's very unfortunate. Zubat could have been so much more in Generation 1, but they had to just make him so weak. Even Golbat's no better, like I said, but once Crobat came out in Generation 2, he got a bit of a hand. Like, he got higher speed, and the fact that he could learn Sludge Bomb was also quite a nice take. Unfortunately, it still wasn't good enough, so Crobat's only good was in Generation 4, when he got the boosts of Heat Wave and the physical special split, like I mentioned. Oh well. C'est la vie! Anyway, this is probably his last Zubat, I think. Or maybe he might have one more, and that will finish the battle. Oh, that was the last one. I goofed! Alright, before I make any more mistakes of running into more of these grunts, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching, and you know, the download's in the description below. But please, for the love of God, do not ask me where to get the actual game, okay? I don't have legal rights to distribute such a thing. So, look for it yourself. Anyway, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. I will see you in my next part, which will be, oh, who knows when. But I'll be back with more Black 2 playthroughs and Heart Gold as well, sometime. Anyway, before I go, one more thing. In the next week, I will not be able to have very much videos up at all because I will be getting a new computer, which will require me to get stuff sorted and moving around and stuff. You know what getting a new computer is like. So, yeah, I'll be out for next week, but, you know, I'll be back the week after, so thanks for watching. Like I said, comment, rate, subscribe, and blah, 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 blah. See you next time. Peace out.